Alright, so now we get to go and check out the first optional dungeon.
This isn't the way in?
That way leads down into the valley.
Wow, you know your way around, yeah? Huh?
There's also something over here that we need for Orin's ultimate weapon, so I'm gonna grab it. This land, where Lady Yukon trained, is sacred to the Crusaders. Lady Yukon was a member of the Crusaders before becoming a summoner. We aren't getting enough new recruits to rebuild the Crusaders. I like to check and see if random people are Blitzball players. She's not. Someone commented that they wanted me to attack with Riku, but to show how strong she was, but she's not. Riku's not strong, like, at all. So there's really no point. And then it just disappears. Now I want to talk to this guy. My summoner Yukon once trained in this land. We Crusaders also intend to train here to challenge Sin once again. The two of you. Yet our numbers have greatly diminished. Is there nothing we can do now? Oh, you are a Blitzball player. Durin, I've seen you before. No. I've seen him. Someone recruited him. Now you're over here and get attacked. Why not? Oh my god. They're not fucking dead. They don't even die.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Orin's favorite line. My Orin and my Lulu do not shut up. They talk all the time. And they get so annoyed.
Where are we? The Fayth is inside. As are the fiends.
Hey, this where...
Where? What?
The summoner I guarded on my first pilgrimage died here. Yuna, let's go. The Fayth awaits.
These things are so annoying. You attack them, and if you like 6 options to choose, or 5. And if you hit the wrong one, then it explodes. And at this point in the game, it can instantly kill your entire party. So I'm not dealing with that. There are a lot of different enemies in this. Like a lot. And these guys. These things are always weak against fire. Always. I think walk I can kill them. If I remember correctly. Yes. Okay, awesome.
Take that.
Dead.
What's a Fayth doing in a place like this?
Don't ask me.
They say it was stolen from a temple long ago.
Huh?
With no faith, summoners cannot train. Without training, they cannot call the final Aeon. Without the final Aeon, they cannot defeat sin. That is why.
'Cause then the summoner won't die.
That must be what the thief was thinking.
That's what we'll do. We'll just steal all the Aeons, right?
I kinda agree with him.
That's how we're gonna save Yuna. Alright guys, I recorded the first part of this episode a few days ago, so I don't know exactly what I've already shown. I know I've got to this cutscene. But anyway, this is the Cavern of the Stolen Fayth. You get one of 3 optional summons here. Pretty sure I didn't get this treasure chest, so I'm gonna get the treasure chest and get attacked. But anyway, this is where we get the first of 3 optional Aeons. You need all of the optional Aeons in order to get Nirvana, which in my opinion is probably the best weapon in the entire game. Just from personal experience, it turned my Yuna into a complete tank. I haven't had quite as much luck this time around, but that's fine. I did realize there are 2 Albed primers that I forgot to show. Oh, thank you for ambushing me. There's one Albed primer in the Calm Lands that I forgot to show, and there's also one at this optional temple. Stop hurting my people, good God. He's not poisoned. So if I remember, I'll go down and show you guys where they are later, or after I finish this. Why am I doing that? Okay, the treasure chest over here. Oh god, come on, game! I don't think we've seen these guys. They can be annoying if you let them get to low health and don't kill them. They'll pop out this powerful attack against you. So I'm just gonna leave them be. And kill him this turn. Oh, well, I could have killed him anyway, but that's fine. Okay, so this spot right here is important for later in the game when you are capturing every enemy. If you come back here, there are some enemies that just don't like to appear. In the Cavern of the Stolen Fayth, one of them is a ghost, and one of them is Mr. Tomberry. And this is a really good spot. For some reason, Tonberry shows up here a lot more than he shows up in other locations in the Cavern of the Stolen Fayth, so that helps a lot when you're capturing everything. This urn loves to show up all the time. Seriously, I swear it's like 20% of every battle is him, which doesn't sound like a lot, but there are a lot of enemies in here, so it's like all the time you're running into him. Oh, these things are annoying. I can't remember how I killed it. Shit. Give me a second, guys, because honestly, I haven't played this part in a really long time. I think they just have everything. Okay, good. Not good. Come on, Lulu, you're so slow. Now it's gonna do reflect. Oh, it's not. That's annoying when enemies do that because that steals all of your MP, or at least that's the way it seems like. Well, I don't need to do fire go, but whatever. Yeah, you're dead. Before I was fine doing these things out of order, but now like, I'm completely forgetting like where I was and what I was doing here, and I'm so, oh my god. Okay, see, it's not even like 20%, it's almost like 33.333 repeating. Fortune Spear. That's awesome. Just an FYI about fortune and luck in general. It has nothing to do with stealing. Like when I was first teaching people luck, I started to teach them all to Riku thinking that she'd get a higher, oh, speak of the devil, a higher percentage of, he's probably gonna kill us. Like a higher chance to steal rare items, but that is not how luck works. Luck increases your chance of... Let's see, we might just have to flee. Tonberry is pretty OP at this point himself. Yeah, let's just flee. Bye, Tonberry. It increases your chances of getting like crit hits and stuff, so it is very good to have, and really good later for like the dark aeons and whatnot. But it doesn't have anything to do with stealing, so teaching Riku is not the best idea. This group keeps ambushing me. It's like frustrating for me. Oh, here's another Albed Primer. I had to come back and get this one myself because I didn't realize it was there. It's like frustrating for me because I'm used to being at endgame now where enemies can't touch me, so now when they're hurting me, I'm like, what is this? Of course. I don't know if I fought these guys yet. They're pretty easy. They do have a chance of like putting like random status ailments on you. I think they can. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure they can petrify you, and this is probably a waste. I think they can silence you too, which doesn't really matter for like Waka when he just got hit there.
Pat, another Guado fiend?
No, an unsent.
Also, I just found out Kamari and Waka are the same guy, so they're both Joe or John DiMaggio, whatever his name is.
It is. It's you, is it not, Lady Ginham? Forgive me. I was too young. There is no human left in you now, is there? Very well then. Allow me to perform my last duty to you. My last as your guardian.
Here he is! Mr. Yojimbo! Yeah, most Aeons are immune to sensors. It's quite annoying, if you ask me. Get some slice and dice going. Yeah, I got it. You never know. Sometimes I get it. Pushes the dog out of the way. Now, Yojimbo is a very unique Aeon. You have to pay him money in order for him to do anything for you, which can be quite annoying. And so, I mean, unless you have money you want to put into him, then he's really kind of pointless, honestly. He does have one attack, though, where he can... Sorry, I keep getting distracted. Where he can insta-kill pretty much anything in the game. So, a lot of people will use that, again, like against the Dark Aeons. But again, you have to throw a lot of money at him in order to get him to do it. So, it's pretty rare. You never know what you're gonna get from him. I think the dog that he's throwing at us is the weakest attack that he has. He also has one where he throws 3 knives at you and then pulls out his sword. Jimmy should be falling here pretty soon. That dog just likes to hit us in the face. There he goes. So not only do you have to pay Yojimbo to do attacks, you also have to pay him to get him. So we're gonna have to shove out some money toward him.
Strange. I thought it would be sadder somehow. Maybe I've gotten used to farewells.
You're stronger now.
Waka, I hope you're right. Yuna, the Fayth is inside. Go do what you came to do.
Okay, so there are 2 little hidden areas, not really hidden, but 2 areas off to the side where you can get some treasure chests. That is pretty awesome. It's an item for Riku, which has 4 open slots. So that means it's pretty great for customization if you don't want to get Riku's ultimate weapon. Or celestial weapon. This will be more exact. I don't remember what's over here. An X potion. I was gonna say, I thought there was another one over here. Alright, let's go get Mr. Yojimbo.
I am the Blade of Vengeance. They dare only whisper my name. Yojimbo. Summoner, I ask you, what do you want of me?
Alright, this has to do with the price that you're gonna pay for him. This is the cheapest one. To defeat the most powerful of enemies.
If you desire my strength, you must pay my price. Make your offer.
There's a couple different guides on how to do this. Oh, God. I gotta make sure. Okay. I want to make sure I wasn't giving him like $2 million. So this you do half plus 1.
Do we have a deal?
Pretty much the same thing.
Do we have a deal?
This one's a little different. It's... yeah, I don't really know how they get this calculation, but this is supposed to be how you get them the cheapest. I did it differently in my playthrough. I did just like half all the way through, I think. I don't remember. One.
Do we have a deal?
His third price is the lowest that he'll go. You can come back in if he rejects you. I'll give you extra gil.
Adequate. You are my client henceforth. My sword shall guard you on your journey, Summoner.
Thanks. Yojimbo. Okay. Get out of here. I'm gonna save real quick and then show you guys something. No! Now he has. Of course. Oh, shit. Well, you're just gonna be annoying, aren't you? See if Dummy does anything to you. Oh, that's good. The ghost status ailments change every time you fight him. It's different. Same thing works for like the reef later in the game. Yeah, I thought I'd be almost dead. I'm trying to show people the stuff. God.
No time to waste. Let's go.
I know, Lauren. No time to waste. So I told you 2 rare enemies in this area, and they both just happen to show up while I'm recording. So later in the game, you can come back to all the places where you got the Fayth Aeons originally, and they'll talk to you and like tell you, like give you their opinion on the war and stuff, and then you get some other items. So I tried to come back in, and if you notice, you can't go back into the Chamber of the Fayth now for some reason. So anyways, I was running around here training, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna leave. And then this happened! And I was like, what's going on? And then my heart started racing, because I was scared. It's just like, what is this? I've never seen this before. What is going on? And this guy comes, and then he's like all pissy. And he's mad. And he starts pointing at us and waving his arm around. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? What's up with this dude? And then Mr. Dark Yojimbo steps around the corner. So, this is one of the Dark Aeons. He's pretty much the first one that you can accidentally run into at this point in the game, as I did. And you can farm him because you can fight him 5 times, and so you can get dark matter from him multiple times. And if you leave and come back in between the not defeating him that 5th time, then every time you come back it resets back to the first fight. So I'll just show you how Mr. Dark Yojimbo, he always ambushes you as well. His dog is just gonna kill us. And now everyone's dead. Yep. So there we go. So you have to be careful in the Cavern of the Stolen Fayth when you're capturing all of the enemies there, because honestly you're probably going to be doing that before you're definitely going to be doing that before you are strong enough to take on Dark Yojimbo. So yeah, I guess I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here on a game over screen. When we come back, we're going to be heading into Mount Gagazet and another annoying battle. Alright, bye guys!